All right, so I've had a lot of Tom MacDonald fans leaving me abuse. Over 10 of them have told me to take my meds or medication, and that I'm a hater on Tom, and Tom is nothing but an idol and a speaker of truth who cares about his fans. So I decided to listen to his new song. And for me, it was cringeworthy. It's called Balloons. And I dissected the lyrics. So you've got this independent rapper, supposedly. This guy. Look at him there in his dress. There's a clearer shot here. In his dress, all for entertainment, isn't it? No, it's all for ritual because he's owned. Do-it-yourself rapper Tom MacDonald has made it. Right now, the Canadian rapper, singer-songwriter, and former professional wrestler is the biggest independent rapper. Okay, so he doesn't have a major label behind him, supposedly. So I'm going to dissect some of Tom's lyrics here in his new song, Balloons. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'm just going to show you how this guy's a fraud. So remember, he's independent. Doesn't have a label where he has to keep bringing out album after album, song after song. If he hates fame, the way he makes out in this song, I'm sure he can just walk away. He's made millions of dollars. He could be set for life. And there's people leaving comments saying Tom's girlfriend makes all of his videos in their bedroom. It's the biggest load of nonsense I've ever heard. It's laughable, to be honest, what people believe. So let's start with the beginning. I miss the days where no one even knew my name. Now everywhere I go, I wear a hat to hide my face. So Tom hates fame. He wanted to be famous, now he's famous, he hates it. Then why don't you just call it a day then? Like if you disappear for a year, people will forget about you. You've made a ton of money already. Call it a day, Thomas. You don't like fame. You miss your old life. You're saying how you now need weapons inside every room in your place to feel safe. This is a nightmare. Never expected the fame. You never expected the fame, Tom. Sure you didn't. Then just call it a day, mate. You're famous now. You don't like it. Call it a day. No. Because these lyrics are all bullshit, mate. Like your whole act is a whole load of bullshit. Sometimes I feel like the love I get outweighed by the hate. I hid the tears, but I can't hide from the pain. It's just a joke, this. I'm working 20-hour days. Can't even lie to y'all. Why, mate, if you're independent? Who's making you do that? That's your decision, Thomas. If you're going to work 20-hour days, which again is blatant bullshit, you're burnt out. Take a break. You're independent, Tom. Take a break, mate. Take a break, mate. I sleep on my weight bench trying to find the strength to work out. Sure you do. Sure you do. What nonsense. Should be happy I'm successful. I just went and bought my first house. I guess this is the house where Nova makes all your music videos. Thought money would cure my depression, but it's worse. How? Stop pushing depression, mate. Stop pushing depression and mental health issues like a lot of these celebrities are doing. I see right through it. Tired of it. Lucky I don't have a manager because I'd be firing him. Again, you don't have a manager. You don't have a major record label behind you. Why don't you take a break, mate? You're saying here how you're depressed, how you're so tired, how you don't like fame. Take your $12 million, whatever it is that you've made, and go to the Bahamas, mate. Chill out. Tired of talking to other artists who just want to tell me I'm inspiring them. Again, all these artists, mate, are owned just like you. Parents keep telling me they have a kid and they're thankful the child is admiring me. I wonder how many parents are actually going up to you, Thomas, and saying that. Sounds like bullshit to me. Most of the people who love your work are lost adults who are depressed. Simple as that. I don't know how many kids love your work. It's mainly probably between 21 and 35-year-old adults who are lost, who love your work. Great, you want to know how I feel? I might kill myself before retiring. Again, you're independent, Tom. Why don't you retire now if it's too much for you? Because you can't, because you sold your soul. And you're probably just foreshadowing your stage death. That's probably going to happen. Like a lot of these rappers, like Tupac's stage death, never even died. I'm not even going to read the chorus. I think it's shocking, to be honest. I miss the times when I could go outside. I didn't have to watch my back out of the corner of my eye. I didn't have to fake a smile and pose for pictures all the time. Can't even lie. I miss when time was really mine. Again, it's because you owned now, Tom. You sold your soul, you owned. You'll never get it back. It's done. And you know it. And the reason why you're working 20-hour days is because you don't have a choice. The record label owns you. And they will milk you dry, mate. They'll milk you dry. Now I just belong to everybody else, but me, these panic attacks are making it awful hard to breathe. Sounds like you're having a great time, mate. You're a fraud. You're a fraud. Built a vocal booth inside the crib and stopped making beats. Don't even rap, I stand inside of it and scream. Yep. I bet you do. Because you sold your soul and you'll never get it back. Like, this is not what I expected. I work my hands to the bone and my anxiety is triggered by the apps on my phone. I tried deleting them so the internet would leave me alone, but the lack of attention made me feel worse than before. I'm sick of it all, the internet watching me trip when I fall, embarrassed that everyone witnesses all. My illness isn't real, tired man, I'm addicted to y'all. Again, mate, you're such a joker. You're this independent artist who made his name through social media, in particular YouTube. And it's the elite who own YouTube. And you get so many views on YouTube. Again, if they didn't want your music out there, it wouldn't be out there. It wouldn't be out there, not at this level. So far, how I'm breaking down this song, correct me if I'm wrong, Thomas. You're talking about depression. You're contemplating suicide. You're promoting guns. You're pretty much telling the world that you owned. You're pretty much telling aspiring rappers, the people that look up to you, that you're miserable, despite being extremely famous and popular. Rappers on Twitter don't get me at all. They're posing for photos with fans in the mall. I'm dying inside pretending I'm strong. I'm not a celebrity, I'm just Tom. Yes, you are a celebrity, Tom. And if there's rappers going at you on Twitter, it's because they're told to go at you on Twitter. I don't have a Twitter account, so I'm not even sure. But let me go back to this photo. It's a nice photo, Tom. What did you think of my new video, Straight White Male? Not even watched it, mate, and I don't want to. It's interesting that you published this exactly a year before George Floyd was murdered by a straight white male. Anyways, let's look at the comments from your diehard fans. Dope. More dope. Fire. Wow. Amazing. Creative comments. What else do you go on to say? I miss the years when every Friday wasn't spent with my therapist. Then I realized that I hated fame and accept that I'm scared of it. Then why are you still bringing out songs, mate, if you're independent? You hate fame. You're scared of it. You're tired. You're burnt out. According to this sentence here, you're taking all sorts of medication. And what's hilarious is your pathetic fans keep leaving me comments telling me to take medication when their idol is the one taking all sorts, supposedly. Again, I'm sure a lot of Tom MacDonald fans are taking medication because their idol does. Again, I'm sure he isn't taking this medication. In a Tupperware container I don't touch, I just stare at them. Breathing exercise is supposed to help me to cope, but nothing works quite as good as a box of Jack and a smoke. I try to focus on my breath, but it gets stuck in my throat. This never happened back when I was young and happy and broke. Again, you can change it, mate. You don't have to be a celebrity anymore. If you preferred your life when you was young and happy and broke, you can go back to it, mate, because you don't have a deal with a record label, do you, Thomas? So call it a day. You've made a crazy amount of money. You're set for life, but you're going to keep bringing out these songs because you're owned. These are not your lyrics, are they? They're pushing agendas. I never thought I'd be the rapper all these rappers try to be. Posting 20 times a day, now I don't have no privacy. Meeting with these major label CEOs with giant teams. If y'all want to do business, why are y'all trying to lie to me? Well, your whole career is a lie, mate. Can't believe people think that you're independent. It's cringeworthy. It's truly cringeworthy. I'm bored of the fame. Every time it feels fresh again, I'm getting more of the same. Interviewers think they know who I am. They made up their mind before I explain. Well, because you asked so nice, I guess I'll tell. Ain't been feeling too hot lately, Jim. Is there anything else? Great. This is just so embarrassing that his fans fall for this guy. Mr. Devil Horns, Mr. All Mocking Tongue. Just these lyrics. Look here again. He's talking about killing himself, pushing suicide. Because lately every day I feel like I'm living in hell. I'm glad the music helps you, but I might really kill myself. So guys, the guy that you're inspired by is contemplating suicide, in his own words. What an inspiration, eh? What an inspiration. When this magazine gets printed, can you send one to my house? I'd like to own a tiny piece of me like everybody else. Oh, mate, what did you expect when you're famous? And there's thousands of people at your concerts. What did you expect? Complete privacy? Guys, if you want to be famous, I hope you don't. But if you want to be famous, just be aware you have to pretty much sell your soul to get to this level. Tom MacDonald in a year is probably going to be the #1 musician in the world at this rate if he keeps promoting medication, suicide. What else is he talking about here? Medication, suicide. That's enough, no? Sleep deprivation, lack of exercise. This is Tom's life. This is Tom's life, supposedly. Looks like he wants to kill himself. Again, so when he does kill himself through an overdose, people are going to look back at this song and say, he tried to tell us, guys. He tried to tell us. Yeah. He's just playing his role. It's probably going to be around a few more years, if that. He's just playing his role. Watch me float away while I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see him explode. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. Thomas. I called you out in my video. Your scripted romance with Nova Rockefeller. I called out the release dates of your albums and her albums. You're a fraud. And I'm going to keep calling you out. And now on your main page, 2.79 million subscribers, but YouTube wants to delete your videos. 22 million, 14 million, 9.7, 24 million. Yeah, YouTube really doesn't want your music out there. And all these videos here, these were supposedly all made in his girlfriend's bedroom. This guy definitely doesn't have a record label behind him, does he? It's just his girlfriend. People so stupid, his fans are. I hate hip-hop. I don't care. Coronavirus. Everybody hates me. Do they, Tom? Does everybody hate you? Do you think you're that important? Sober. Politically incorrect. I wish. White boy. The music industry. So he's very controversial, isn't he? Yeah, all of his videos pretty much stay up. So check out his video, guys. Balloons. Amazing work, Thomas. Amazing work. So proud of you, mate. And let's finish this off with just some comments about my video calling out Tom. I hope that someday you find peace and real faith in the Creator. If you truly believe in the Lord, you wouldn't spend your time in judgment of others. Enjoy the fame you've gained from this. How have I gained fame? Just know that you've not gotten it because you've exposed anything other than yourself. It's quite sad, actually. Okay, so she's saying my work's sad. But here, she's saying, if you truly believe in the Lord, you wouldn't spend your time in judgment of others. Yet here she's calling me sad and basically calling me arrogant. So she's judging me. So again, hypocrite. It's funny how much time and effort went into this video, and all just proving Tom's point and making him bigger at the same time. Laugh out loud. Awesome. I love it. Again, it took me 15 minutes to decode his scripted career and relationship. Tom rules all. Tom rules all. I love him. Okay, Adam. Okay, mate. Sure. What else do we have? Bro never heard a rock song in his life. He meant to say life, but he typed live. Because I called out Tom constantly throwing up the devil horns. Like here. But this just means rock on. This just means rock on, guys. Oh my word. What else do we have? Well, that's 27 minutes of my life I wish I had back. Again, this guy here probably didn't have the mental capacity to watch 27 minutes. Probably watched the first 30 seconds and got upset. A lot of people say he's controlled. It's obvious. Anyone with half a brain knows that. Tom MacDonald rules. Sorry you don't know good music when you hear it. Again, the lyrics in his songs are well put together. He performs them well. But again, they're not his lyrics. And he's just doing what he's told. I said he's controlled. And he's a fraud. I didn't say he's not a talented musician. Not once. Okay, just watching this video, you're just trying to destroy somebody that has sacrificed everything. Yeah, but I wonder what he sacrificed or who. Using his face to get clicks on your page. Again, I have a couple of thousand subscribers. This guy has almost 3 million. Like, you think I did this video to get a load of subscribers? No, it's not helped me really at all. It has been my most viewed video, but it's not like now I have 100,000 subs. I'm still on 2.5 almost. It's not a lot, is it? I deserve more. But I'm not going to get upset about it because I'm not doing it to get famous. We know what Tom said about fame. He wishes he could go back to how he was when he was young and poor. Okay. You are literally trying to destroy somebody that's actually making a difference. And you think people are stupid that he's telling everybody lies. He's not. I've been following Tom MacDonald since day one. No, he's not a Christian artist, but he supports Christianity. He supports freedom. There's a lot of morals in his songs. Artists like him are hard to find. This guy's got a strong platform because people actually like his music. And you're a diss him on that. I don't know what that means. That is just absurd. You have no idea what this guy goes through on a daily basis. Neither do you. Neither do you. He's out to destroy the music industry. He's out to destroy the Illuminati. He's out to destroy corruption. That's me, mate. I'm out to do that, genuinely. This guy is out to destroy the music industry, and he's getting like 19 million views on YouTube. The same people who run the music industry run YouTube. He's out to destroy corruption. He's only stating things we all know. He's just saying things we all know, but most people don't accept. He's saying them. He's just speaking truth. And the things that he says are really obvious. What I do, I go to the next level in illustrating the corruption. All he does is spit truth, which is obvious for anybody with half a brain cell, even his fans. People gonna call them fake for being real. You're just making him more famous because people are just going to look him up the more you talk about him, so please keep on talking. Again, my platform's nothing. Who's gonna come to my page and be like, oh, Tom MacDonald, I need to check this guy out? Do you know what I mean? He's already super famous. All right, so we have Tom MacDonald and Nova, both independent artists who've just worked together and earned fame and fortune along the way. Let's check out how much they're worth. Tom MacDonald's net worth 2021, 12 million. It's going to be even higher now. This was August the 2nd, 2021, 12 million. What about his girlfriend? 3 million. So between them here, it's saying that they've got 15 million between them. Net worth, guys. That's their money. 15 million. This guy hates fame and fortune. Just wants to go back to living an everyday life. Why doesn't he retire? Right now. Because he doesn't have a record label. Why doesn't he just retire? Ask yourself that question. He's destroying himself. He's taking meds. Even though you're telling me I need to take meds, he's taking meds. He's so upset. He wants to kill himself. He's so depressed. He hates the fame. What an inspiration, eh? A lot of positive comments from me here. Thank you for this incredible expose, Adam. It's like half and half. Those with eyes to see can see this guy is controlled. What is wrong with you? By the way, he didn't respond with Hangover Gang responded. He just trolled you by dressing as the devil. It worked. You spent way too much on this. Again, I didn't. It took me 15 minutes to decode it and about 30 minutes to record it. Less than an hour to expose him because it was so obvious. And he dressed up as the devil just for me. Am I that important? 5 minutes into your video, mate, makes me realize you are just in it for clickbait. Again, what nonsense. Try watching my other videos and the stuff that I talk about and what I expose. It's not just pathetic rappers who are controlled like Tom MacDonald. Stumbled across this, I agree his music is catchy, but as soon as I saw his girlfriend's last name, I knew there had to be something going on. That isn't a last name like Smith or something. Yeah, Rockefeller. Again, his fans don't know anything about the Rockefellers or the Rothschilds or these Illuminati bloodline families. Controlled opposition, yep. The message he brings debunks your whole message. Stop smoking meth. Again, never done drugs. Don't take meds. I'm not depressed. I don't have suicidal tendencies. That's your hero, Kim. I could go on. There's so many comments. On a side, I feel bad for him because he seems like a good person. On the other side, he throws the devil horns constantly. So if he has nothing to hide, he should just come out clean and say of what order he is a member of. Yeah, again, these devil horns, it's not just rock on. Like, he's doing rap music. He's doing rap music. How's that rock music? Like, people say it's rock on. Rock on. It's rap. Why is he throwing up the devil horns all the time? Sacrificed everything. Remember, he said it over a 10-year period. And I just decoded his whole career perfectly. Dude, you literally said nothing for half an hour except see that proves it and having no proof. Again, people want this proof. Can you prove that he's independent? Proof. Where's your proof? Again, rewatch the video. I decoded his scripted career and his relationship. And what do you guys have? Take your meds. Oh, you're an attention seeker. You're going to blame YouTube for the fact that you don't have a following. Well, I do have a following, not at Tom's level, because I'm not controlled. And there's been many examples where YouTube have screwed with my subscribers. At one point, 4 people subbed to my channel at the same time. I was there, I witnessed it. I checked my analytics, I lost a subscriber. And again, when it tells you there's 19 million views, it probably lies. It could be 1 million, they'll tell you it's 19, because they want this guy's music to be heard. The guy who got interviewed on Fox. Again, will you ever see me get interviewed on Fox? No, because I'm not a member of the order. I'm not going to go on, there's so many comments, I could do this all day. Former pro wrestler, I doubt that's a coincidence. Don't like this guy, never did. Again, this is why you only have 2,000 subs, you are ridiculous. And I said, this is coming from a person with 0 subs. Somebody calling me out for having 2,000 and they don't have 1. This is the world we live in. Again, I didn't expect this video to be as popular as it was. I didn't realize so many people actually cared about Tom. But I've definitely exposed him. And I'll continue to do so. Cheers, Tommy boy.